Move on to Japan, because what happens if you put the world's best-selling handheld game machine in the world's biggest burger chain? Well, according to McDonald's Japan, you get a great way to teach staff members. And Bloomberg's Mike Fern went to McDonald's training center in the heart of Tokyo. And Mike, how exactly are they teaching the McD's members with the, was it the NSDS or something like that?
The DS, the latest version of that, the DSi. Well, Nintendo sold more than 125 million of these game players, so McDonald's figures that it's so popular, it's going to make learning fun.
Flipping burgers isn't what it used to be. Menus are getting more complex, and in Japan, more customers are coming through the golden arches in search of a fast food fix. McDonald's Japan has seen sales rise for the past 6 years, and working here is getting a lot more complicated than asking, do you want fries with that? So the company turned to Nintendo for some virtual help.
おはようございます。おはようございます。服部さん、では今日は、クォーターパウンダーの、オペレーション。
This game shows trainees how to assemble a quarter pounder with cheese. You can also learn how to cook fries and clean your workstation.
90点取れます。90点。
最初にこう絵が出て
You have to figure out which order to assemble the ingredients in. You can learn at your own pace, and because you actually see the process, it's really easy to remember how to get it right.
People learn twice as quickly compared to the old training methods, and they can apply those skills right away when they get into the workplace.
The games are intended to reinforce practical lessons, allowing new staff to go over the key tasks on the train home and on their days off. Instructors say computer games will never completely replace hands-on experience.
When trainees come into the workplace, they already remember the basic tasks, so they can spend more time building up their confidence and communication skills.
McDonald's has the Nintendo DS training system in about 80% of its 3,700 outlets in Japan. It's planning to have them in all the restaurants by the end of the year.
And that game is a little bit trickier than it looks, actually. If you don't get everything exactly right, it won't let you shake your fries. Japan, the only country where McDonald's uses the DS to train staff. McDonald's restaurants here also have Wi-Fi points in every store where customers can download characters and special features for Nintendo DS game players, Susan.
I think nothing beats a real experience, though, right, Mike? I mean, if you want to, bake those fries, don't you have to get near the scalding heat?
They let me into the kitchen, but they wouldn't let me touch their equipment, so I only got to do the virtual one.
All right, so I bet you got to keep the outfit, didn't you? Okay, Mike.
I got to keep the burger.
Well, there you go. That's a good point. Thanks, Mike. Mike Fern there with an interesting way that Japanese McDonald's is teaching its staff members. Now,